Here we go.
All right, everyone. Let's pull up the screen. We are super excited to have you on tonight. And I am super excited to share this with you because I'm a woman and I have so many different things that I'm passionate about and that I enjoy doing. And when I heard about this opportunity, I was blown away. I was so excited, and I will tell you why. Because I thought, you know, the light bulb clicked on. I realized I have so many friends, especially my girlfriends, are always talking to me about all the different things they like to do, and they struggle with making money with them. And I thought this was the perfect opportunity for women to be able to turn their passions into profits, actually make a paycheck. And it's not the traditional MLM, network marketing, direct sales, all that kind of stuff. It's something new and something totally exciting, and it thrilled me. So, ladies, when you're on this and watching this, just keep your minds open. You'll see how easy this is, how easy it is for me to do. I know it can be easy for you to do. And if there's any gentlemen watching this, you'll love it too. You can make it work for you. And I'm going to turn this over now to Rick. Rick is Mr. Trainer. He's awesome at it. So, Rick, take it on over.
Thank you so much, Angela. It's great to be here with everybody. I'm super excited about presenting this to you all tonight, how to turn your passion into profits with free mobile apps. We're going to take about the next half hour or so, and I'm going to walk you through step by step how this works, how you could take your passion, how you can create a product using mobile apps, give that product away, give it away. I want to make sure everybody understands that, Angela. Give it away, yet at the same time generate income from it. It's really exciting. It's really fun, and we're gonna dive into it. One of the things that I do want to mention, though, right before or as we get started here, for everybody to keep in mind, and I'll mention this again as we're into this, we're gonna send you by email right after this webinar is done. We're going to send you a very special offer. We're going to email that to you. We're not going to show it to you here on the webinar. We're going to actually email this offer to you. So look for our email right after the webinar is done for a very, very special offer. I'll talk more about it as we get into it, but I want you to make note of that right now so that you're looking for that right after the webinar is finished. So let's go ahead and dive on in. I want to start out by telling you what we aren't going to teach you tonight, what you aren't going to learn tonight. We're not going to teach you how to create a complicated app like Angry Birds, and there's nothing wrong with Angry Birds. I love it. I've got it on my phone. I play it all the time. It's a great distraction. But we're not talking about creating games. We're not talking about creating these complicated apps that you hear a lot about, that you see advertised, that you may even have on your own phones. What we are going to teach you and what you will learn tonight is how to easily create, give away, and earn $100 a day apps. Okay, you're going to earn $100 a day per app. And we're not going to teach you just how to create one app or two apps or three apps. We're going to teach you how to create multiple large numbers of these apps so that you're earning $100 a day on 5 apps, on 6, on 10 apps, on even 50 apps or more. That's what you're going to learn tonight. I'd like to get this started by talking a little bit about what's possible in the marketplace. Okay, what's possible in the market? And I'm going to start out by illustrating these two young guys, and these two guys are out of San Diego, California, Clark Bowie and Michael Moon. They are the co-founders of a little company, and I emphasize little company, called Free the Apps. Matter of fact, their company is basically run out of their garage. They work out of their homes. It truly is a home-based business. But I want to show you what's possible, what these two guys have done over the last 3 or 4 years with their little business. First and foremost, they created 20 free apps over that time period, okay? They currently right now have 20 free apps in the app stores, okay? But here's the real kicker. Here's what's happening with those apps right now. Those apps right now are earning $77,452 a month on average. Can you imagine? 20 apps that they're giving away are earning $77,000 a month in revenue. Absolutely amazing. But here's the icing on the cake for these guys. And we'll talk again more about this. I'm going to give you step by step on how all of this works, but I want to show you what's being done in the marketplace right now with free apps. Here's the icing on the cake. Not only are they generating $77,000 a month with their apps, they recently sold their app portfolio, their 20 apps, for over $2 million. And guess what they're doing now? Yeah, that's right. They're building a whole new portfolio of apps. We're going to teach you tonight how to build this kind of portfolio, how to generate this kind of income. These guys are not an anomaly. They aren't unique in the marketplace. That's what's so exciting about this. That's what's possible. So as we walk through this, one thing I want you to understand, and I don't want to pick on Angela, I really don't.
It's okay.
But you know what? Even Angela can create apps. Okay, she created a business app for herself. It was an app that kind of branded herself, Angela Giles. You can actually find it in the Google Play Store. And what she did was she built into her app all of her different content pieces. She's got her Facebook fan page on there. She's got her blog on there. She's got her Twitter feed on there. She even has an opt-in screen where people can download a free report that she created on Facebook marketing. She's got a little HTML tab on there that talks about this particular product. So she created that app, and Angela, trust me when I say, is one of the most non-technical people I know. And Angela, would you agree on that?
Yeah, absolutely. My forte is marketing and talking to people. My forte is not, technology. I love to manage people, but I can't do anything technical. It's just not my thing. But heck, I was able to do this. So, I feel kind of proud of myself.
Yeah, and just to let everybody know, how simple really was it for you to do that?
It took me about 45 minutes.
Absolutely, 45 minutes.
Like you drag and then you drop. So if you can use the mouse, then you can do this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to show you exactly. I'm going to show you the tool that Angela used, the tool that we make available to all of our students, that we would make available to you as well. But yeah, if Angela can do it, anybody can do it. I love that.
I do too, especially for women. I mean, sometimes I think women get afraid of technology, and you know what? It's easy. This is not about being scared. It's simple and easy to do. It's just like, hanging out on Facebook, talking to your friends. It's that easy. Absolutely.
But here's really what it comes down to. To ask yourself this: what's possible for you? What's your passion? It doesn't matter if it's cooking or gardening or sports or travel or health or fitness or pets. It doesn't matter. Whatever your passion is, you can create an app that you can give away into the marketplace that people will download, they'll install it on their phones, they'll use it, and it will create income. That's what's so exciting for this. And what drives all of this is this incredible market. This is what I want to share with you really, really quickly. The number of smartphones, I want you to really wrap your head around this, because it took me a minute or two to really kind of realize what this meant. So last year, the number of smartphones sold exceeded the number of computers. Think about that. There are more smartphones being sold every year now than there are computers. And when I say computers, I mean desktops and laptops combined. It's amazing. And what's happening is tablets and smartphones are beginning to replace computers and especially laptops for a lot of people. And what is happening because of that, it's driving this incredible app market. The demand for apps are amazing. Apps right now, and again, I was amazed to find this out. It's a $10 billion a year market, folks, $10 billion a year. And it's growing at the rate of 100% per year. Now, listen, if you're in a business and you're growing that business, say even 10%, 15% a year, you're doing really, really well. If you could be part of a business that's growing at the rate of 100% per year, and it will be doing that over the next foreseeable future for sure, if you could be part of a business that's growing at 100% per year, you're in for amazing times. Now, this business really comes down to a very simple 5-step process. So let me walk you through this process. First off, step 1, identifying the right niche market. These markets are basically tied to your passion, what you're passionate about, whether it's health, whether it's pets, whether it's fitness, whether it's nutrition, whatever it happens to be. It's identifying the right niche markets and being able to understand what it takes for that market to really be profitable for you. Step 2 is actually creating simple information apps for those markets. And I'm going to show you in a minute how that's done. Step 3, this is really the most important part, and this is the real secret sauce to all of this. It's monetizing those apps for those markets. You have to have a way. Remember, you're giving these apps away. You aren't selling these apps. These apps aren't being sold for the normal $1.99 or $2.99 price that a lot of apps are being sold for these days in the app stores. You're giving these apps away. So there's got to be another way to monetize those apps. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Step 4 is giving away the apps to your niche audience. It's giving those apps away. There is a right way to do it. There is a process behind it. We'll talk about that in a minute as well. But step 5 is the best part of this entire process. Step 5 is my favorite part, and that is the cashing your checks part. Every single month, or in a lot of cases, every couple of weeks, you're getting checks, you're getting deposits from your apps, from the revenue that your apps are creating. So step 5, cash your checks, is the fun step here, right? This is all fun. It's all easy. It's all fun to do. But step 5 is kind of that, proof of the pudding. It's that reward piece. And really then, once you got down to step 5, you just go back up to step 1, and you just kind of repeat this cycle. So let me walk you through the cycle step by step by step by step so you can see exactly how this works. So step 1 is finding the right niche markets. And what you're looking to do is identify the most profitable niche markets. And there's a couple of tools that we teach you how to use. There's a number of tools, but I want to introduce 2 of them to you tonight. One is called appannie.com, okay? So if you go to appannie.com, you can see it. And what App Annie does is it shows you the top free apps in both iTunes and the Google Play app stores. Okay, so you can go there and you can search by category what the top free apps are. And what this does is it gives you an opportunity to see in all these different markets what really is sticking, what people are really interested in, what are they downloading. The other really great tool out there is Google Trends. I don't know if you're familiar with Google Trends. If you go to Google and you just type in Google Trends, it'll take you right to the Google Trends page, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's Google showing you what the current trends are, and of course, Google does that based on their searches, right, on their daily searches, weekly searches, monthly searches. But it also gives you a really good indicator as to what is hot out there right now, what people are passionate about, what they're focused on, right? So finding the right niche markets is step 1, and it really is the first key in being successful in this business. Step 2 is creating simple apps. And it really is simple. Like Angela said, it is simply drag and drop. Drag and drop is really what you're doing. What you see on the screen here is our very simple app creator tool. You all get access to this tool. It's a free tool, free piece of software. You access this, and you're able to build apps for both the Android market and the iTunes market, okay, using this very simple app creation tool. And it really is drag and drop. And the cool thing about it is, as you build, as you bring in content, you see that content over here in a replicator. It's a phone replicator, so you can actually see as you're creating this what it looks like. It's really cool and it's really fun. And so it's a simple, easy tool to use. And matter of fact, let me show you all of the different kinds of content that you can actually place in your app, okay, that you can actually create. So you can put in Twitter feeds, and a lot of this is what Angela did to build her app. Twitter feeds, your Facebook, anybody's Facebook, any kind of Facebook fan page you can place into the app itself. Live album feeds, Instagram you could place in there. You could actually build custom tabs into your app. Very simple HTML pages. There's a very simple editor, and you can drop in images, type in copy, really simple and easy to use. You could bring in RSS feeds, and for those of you that aren't familiar with what an RSS feed is, basically just about every blog on the planet, anybody that has a blog, any blog stuff that you read, a blog post, usually all of that is driven by RSS feeds. You could take those feeds and actually place that inside your app. So if there's a blog out there that is targeting your particular niche market, something you're passionate about, you could actually bring that content into your app, and it gets updated automatically by the RSS feed. It's very, very cool. You could bring Yelp reviews in, photos. You could bring in YouTube videos, even channels, even entire channels you can bring in. You could bring in audio feeds in. There's a geolocator built into the creator, so you could have a map. Again, depending on your app, there's so much varied content that you could bring into here. You can create. Now, again, I call these simple information apps. The reality is, to the outside world, they look pretty slick. If you go and you look up some of the apps that we've created in the marketplace that we've published so far, and we've got about 10 apps that we have published at this point. One of them you see on the screen right here, Paleo Diet Tips. If you go to Google and you look that up and you actually download that onto your phone, you'll see that it appears to be pretty sophisticated. It's got recipes in there, it's got videos in there, it's got all kinds of stuff in there, including ways to monetize it, by the way. But it was very easy and very simple to build. The Paleo Diet Tips probably at this point has, I think, close to about 4,000 downloads on it, and it's only been out for about 2 months. So again, simple, easy ways to create your apps. Step 2 is that process. Step 3, the all-important, how do I make money with this? Monetizing your apps. What you see on the screen right now is called AdMob. It is an ad service. It's actually owned by Google. And basically what it does is it feeds banner ads into your app. And usually it's banner ads and it's products related to whatever your app topic is, and it feeds them in. Anytime somebody clicks on one of those banners, you make money, okay? You make money. And it's pennies here and pennies there, but trust me, it adds up. That's one of the ways that you make money. Let me show you the other way that you make money. So Matter of fact, right here in the bottom of the screens right here, you can see that where the banner would run that people would click on that's served in by AdMob. But you see this ad right here, and this is actually our gluten-free app. This Avoid Gluten Pain in Just 6 Easy Steps. This is actually a diet plan and recipe ebook. It's offered through ClickBank. We're ClickBank affiliates, and obviously one of the things we teach you how to do if you aren't already is to sign up for ClickBank. There's a number of other affiliate sites that we have you sign up for. You're able to bring these kind of ads directly into your app, and people are able to see it. And so you can see that there's an offer tab down here. It's part of the menu item on these apps. And so under offers, you can place these. Now, these can be very, very profitable, and I'm going to show you in a little bit how profitable they can actually be. This is where the real money is on these apps. This is where you really can start generating significant income by having people purchase through your app these ebooks. Really dynamic, really exciting. Step 4 is the giveaway part, okay, the giveaway part. And really it's as simple as this. One of the first things you're going to do, and we're going to teach you, is how to target niche groups and fan pages on Facebook. Listen, there are so many people on Facebook that would love to have your free app. They'd love to have the opportunity to download it, whether it's paleo diet, whether it's gluten-free, doesn't matter what it is. We just did a real fun app called Pet Psychics. Yeah, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's 2 or 3 different pet psychics, their content. It's a lot of fun. But again, there's all kinds of niche groups and fan pages on Facebook to be able to target and give it away. Twitter is also another fantastic tool, another fantastic way to be able to share your apps once you've published it and get it out there and get visibility for it and get people downloading it. The other way to do this is blogs. Blogs are fantastic because blogs by nature are niche focused, right? They're focused on particular topics, and whether it's weight loss or whether it's diet or whether it's pets or whatever it happens to be, they're very focused. Thus, they have a very focused audience. So we teach you how to go to those blog owners, how to get those blog owners to write reviews for your app, to give your app away to their viewers, their subscribers as well, and they love it. They absolutely love it. Let me show you exactly how that works. Here's an actual Facebook post that we had done for our paleo diet tips. And basically it's just, hey, I published my new app, Paleo Diet Tips. That's at Google Play Store. If you have an Android phone, feel free to download it. Give us your feedback. Put the link to the Google Play Store where they can go right into there. They can download it directly from the Google Play Store. It automatically puts it into their phone or their tablet. It's a really easy, simple way to start building momentum for your app and really start to get it out there. So step 4, giving your apps away. And here's what starts to happen after you've done this a bit. You start seeing some real growth in your apps. This is actually our paleo diet tips. I should have updated this darn thing. I think this is now about a month old. At that time, it had been out there for about a month, right? We had a little more than 2,000 downloads. Like I said, we're almost up to 5,000 now, and it's been 2 months now. But you just start, it started out down here. We put it into the marketplace on about the 9th of July, and we just saw this steady climb, steady climb, steady climb. And now what happens is we have spikes, and then it'll level out, and it'll spike again, and level out, and it'll spike again. That's what it's been doing. But the cool thing about it is we only did a first round of marketing and promotion, what I just showed you, for Paleo Diet Tips right when it came out. That created some initial momentum. It created this momentum right in here. But then what started to happen was, because it started to get a lot of visibility in the Google Play Store, it just now gets downloaded just because people are looking for paleo diet stuff in Google Play. So now it just gets downloaded because it's there and it's showing up close to the top of the list under Paleo Diet, which is really, really exciting. This is what begins to happen. This is how you start building that momentum. This is how, let me give you another visual on how it works. So you've got your free apps out there, and you're generating income from those banner ads that we showed you, from the affiliate offers like ebooks that are in there, and even other paid apps that are complementary to the app that you have that you're giving away. People can come into your app. They can actually purchase another app that's related to something that you have out there, and you're making money off of that. But here's the really cool part about all of this. Like I just showed you Paleo Diet. Paleo Diet now has almost 5,000 people who have downloaded. That's a lot of traffic. You know how we're capturing that traffic? We create in these apps, and we teach everybody how to do this, we create an opt-in form. So somebody downloads the app, they're playing around with it, they're seeing everything, all the different content pieces, and they come across one of the screens on the app is an opt-in form, and usually we have like a free report tied to it or even a free ebook tied to it where they get something for giving us their name and their email address. And then guess what? We start building this massive list off of people using our apps. This massive list we're building, and it doesn't cost us a dime to build this list. And guess what we can do with that list? That list then has autoresponders built into it that continue the marketing process, that continue the monetization process. It's a beautiful thing. I've never had anything in the internet marketing world that really has allowed me to build a list as fast and as big as apps do. It's a lot of fun, really exciting. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get down to the really fun part here. This is the $100 a day plan. This is exactly how it works. So what you're initially targeting, what you're initially looking for is about 500 downloads a day per app. For instance, our Paleo Diet, after about 2 months, is up to, on average, maybe about 100 to 150 downloads a day. The way that it's tracking, it'll be up to about 500 downloads a day in the next, I don't know, month to 6 weeks. But here's what happens with 500 downloads a day per app. We're getting about a 1% conversion rate on the offers that we have on the apps that we have out there in the app stores, 1% conversion. Now, what I'm talking about here is, remember the example that I showed you, that ebook, that Paleo Diet Tips? 1% of the people will click on that, or 1% of the people will place an order on that particular offer, okay? That create 1%, 500 downloads, 5 sales a day. Okay, 5 sales a day. And by the way, average commission on that particular ebook is $19.62. That's average commission, $19.62. That would generate, at 5 sales a day, $98.10 per day per app. Okay, yes, I know it's not $100 a day, but it's pretty darn close. And I wanted to give you exact numbers. These are real-world numbers. $98.10 per day per app. Not too bad, right? For one single app that you're giving away that didn't cost you a dime to build. But here's where it gets really exciting. So after you have gotten your first app out there, you're going to start getting multiple apps out there. Here's the real monetization economics. You get 10 apps out there on that target plan of 500 downloads a day. That's $981 a day in revenue. 25 apps, $2,400 a day in revenue. 50 apps, $4,900 a day in revenue. And yes, it's even possible to have 100 apps out there. And what if it took you 2 years to have 100 apps out into the marketplace? $9,800 a day. These are a day figures, folks. A day, not a week, not a month. I mean, heck, $9,800 a month would be fantastic. $4,900 a month would be fantastic. Because you know what the best part of this entire process is? It's residual and passive income. Residual in that it just keeps trucking month after month after month after month. Actually, day after day after day after day. It's true residual income, and it's passive. What do I mean by passive? This money's coming in whether you're sleeping, whether you're in the shower, whether you're on vacation. It doesn't matter. Because people are constantly downloading and using your app. Thus, they're creating income for you, so it's truly passive. And then on top of all of this is such a great part-time business. Why? Because you could do this anytime. You could do this at midnight. You could do it at 3 o'clock in the morning. You could do it on Sunday. You could do it on Saturday. You could do it in the middle of the day on Wednesday. It doesn't matter. There's no set hours that you have to do this business. You're not calling on people. You aren't selling anything. You're simply creating apps and giving those apps away. Those apps are being published in the app stores. They're being downloaded and creating income. It's a great part-time business. I love it. The economics of this business are amazing. And remember what Kwok and Michael were doing. What I showed you early on. What's possible? $70,000 a month. That's how these economics work. That's how the money flows. Absolutely amazing. So what we're teaching you to do is build a portfolio. And you can see here's our portfolio here. Again, I should have updated this because we have a couple more apps in here that aren't showing. But this is our portfolio. We're going to teach you how to build a portfolio because one of the things, remember what happened with Kwok and Michael, they were able to sell their portfolio. There are companies out there, this is one of them, app business brokers, that will put your portfolio into the marketplace. It's not like you have to go put an ad out on Craigslist or wherever and say, hey, I've got my app portfolio for sale. They'll do it for you. And here's the thing. You don't ever have to sell your portfolio. I'm not showing you all of this because I'm saying, hey, this is the end game. This is what you have to do. You absolutely don't. You can have your portfolio be cranking, $500 a day, and you're going, listen, I am perfectly happy with $500 a day. I don't want to sell that. I don't want to even build any more apps. I've got this portfolio. It's cranking at $500 a day. It's not stopping. I'm going to hold on to it. I just want to show you what's possible. So take a look at some of the sales that they've made just lately. This one at the top is this is a single Android app. This was a single app. It was cranking out $771,000 in annual cash flow. Okay, they sold it for $2.6 million. This next one is an actual portfolio of apps. Its run rate, it was generating a little more than $800,000 yearly cash flow. They sold it for $2,250,000. And then this last example, a little bit smaller portfolio. It was cranking at the rate of about $183,000 a year in cash flow. Look, they sold it for almost $400,000. That's what's possible here. That's what you can do. So let me show you how we pull all of this together for you, how we can show you how to create this in your life, how to take your passion, how to take it to the marketplace in the mobile app space. Now, I say it's a 6-week training program. All of the training, I want you to understand, is all recorded. It's already been recorded. It's already up there. We actually did this live when we first launched this. Actually, we pre-launched it 2.5 months ago now, probably. And so all of this training now has been recorded. So you can get into our system and at your own pace. You don't have to do it module 1 first week, module 2 second week. You can do it that way. It's designed that way. It's set up that way. But you can take it at your own pace. But we set it up as a 6-week training program. It's designed to take you from knowing nothing to being pretty darn confident in a 6-week time frame. So first thing that happens, you get into the program, you become a member, you get right into this training area, and you have immediate access to the training modules. That's the first thing that happens. Then, week 1, here's some of the things that you're going to learn. First and foremost, how to pick the right categories for your apps, right? That's step 1. This is step 1 stuff that we're going to teach you here in week 1. Market research strategies to help you target the right audience. how to set up your app marketplaces the right way so you get going on the right foot. That's what we cover in week 1. Week 2 is actually creating your apps. So we're going to show you how to find the best graphics for your apps, because apps are graphic driven and content driven, right? So we're going to show you how to find the best graphics, kind of put your best face forward on your apps. We're going to show you how to create your own apps for free. That app builder that we showed you, that app creator, we're going to show you how to use that step by step. That's really what week 2 is all about. We're going to show you those monetization strategies that I went through. We're going to show you some simple ones that you can get started with to get the most out of your apps right away. And then how to get your apps ready to submit to the marketplaces, because obviously you have to get your apps published. Once you create them, you've got to get them published. We show you how to get those ready to be published in week 2. Then once we've done that, we'll move on to week 3. Week 3, how to submit your app to the 3 stores to get it accepted. And listen, only a couple of them have any kind of approval process. Apple makes you jump through a bunch of hoops, and it takes about 2 to 3 weeks. That's why we have you start in the Android market first. You could go to Google Play. You can publish your app. It takes maybe about, once you've created it, it takes maybe about 20 minutes to publish it on Google Play. Once you've done that, in about an hour, your app is showing up in the App Store, okay? We show you what to do after your apps have been accepted, and we really get into a lot of other monetization strategies in week 3. Week 4, you've got some apps out there now. We're going to show you how to analyze your stats and your data, because you're going to start getting a lot of information as people download, as people start using your apps. We're going to show you how to analyze that so that you can tweak your apps to maximize their potential. Here's even more advanced monetization techniques. Listen, there are so many different ways that you can make money with your free apps. We're going to get into all of those, but we're kind of spacing them out a little bit because we don't want to overwhelm you. Week 4, we get into even more of those here. And then finally, how to take advantage of our app network. Our app network, basically what we're doing is we're setting up different relationships with other appreneurs, other people that are in the space building apps, to do cross promotions, to do joint ventures. It's really exciting stuff. We're going to show you how to take advantage of what we're building here in week 4. Week 5, how to motivate and reward your customers, and customers in this case are the people that are downloading and installing your apps on their phones. How to reward them and motivate them to download even more of your apps, and how to use your app more. It comes down to app usage. We're going to teach you how to get the most out of that here in week 5. There's a really cool upgrade strategy that adds even more income. We're going to show you how to do that here in week 5 as well with your apps. We're going to show you a really cool trick, how to piggyback off of other people's apps and how you can make money. And I mean even other apps like big-time apps like Angry Birds, how you can piggyback off of that and make money. And then week 5 is where we show you that really cool email list building technique, how to do that, how to place that into your app, how to get that in there and start building a massive list with your apps as well. Week 6, we wrap it all up. In week 6, we're going to show you a really cool technique. Now, a lot of you may have seen the local business market mobile app stuff that's running around out there. We're not focused on that. We're not even telling you that you need to do it. It's a whole different animal, but it's an interesting animal, and it's one that there's definitely some money in. We're going to show you how to take what you've learned in weeks 1 through 5, apply it in your local business market if you want to. It just gives you another way that you can monetize your app business. We're going to show you how to create and grow your own network of appreneurs here in week 6 so that you don't have to rely on what we're doing, although you're going to want to do that in the early stages. We're going to show you how to grow your own network. We're going to show you some advanced tricks to get even more downloads. Listen, it's all about the downloads. I think maybe you figured it out by now. It's all about the downloads. It's all about how many people have not only installed your app on their phone, but using it as well. We're going to teach you some advanced tricks to maximize that here. We're going to show you how to sell your app portfolio through our network in week 6 if you want to. And then finally, how to outsource. This is a fantastic outsource opportunity business. And you could outsource the entire business. You can get people creating apps for you, finding opportunities, the monetization side of it, marketing it for you. I mean, you could find people to do it all. We're going to show you how to do that and how to do it very, very inexpensively. That wraps up week 6. But we've got a lot of other resources that we're going to share with you as well. We created something called the Resource Vault. First off, tons of market research tools in there that helps you with the first steps in identifying the right market. We've also got a very cool niche finder. Of course, we've got our app creation software in there. We've actually got 2 different app creators for you. The one that I showed you is a very simple yet very effective tool. We've got one that has a little more bells and whistles to it. We're also going to share that with you as well. And then a bunch of marketing tools and resources that we've got for you as well in our Resource Vault that's going to help you market, promote, give away your apps. That's all included in here. So all of that is included in our program. I want to share a little bit of success with you. Vivian Fitzgerald, she is one of our students. She was one of our first students. She's been out there now, I guess, for almost 2 months, maybe about 7 weeks, 7 to 8 weeks. Anyway, she has created, actually, here's 3 of her apps. She has more of that now. I think she's up to maybe about a half a dozen, maybe 6 or 7 apps at this point. And so, you know, she was able, and Vivian is so super non-techie. Okay, she is definitely not computer. She doesn't like computers. She doesn't like technology. She was able to get into this, and she was able to start creating. And once she started creating, my goodness, we can't even stop her now. So Vivian is a great example. I love showing Vivian's success. The question is, are you ready to join? And gentlemen, this is for you too. I just happen to have this in here, this particular slide in here, because we've kind of geared this particular part of our program towards women and the passions that women have. And Angela, maybe you can talk a little bit to this piece here, because really what we're looking to do is really kind of helping women out there break into this particular marketplace that really, for all intents and purposes, has been dominated by men for the past 3 or 4 years. Show them how to come in and take advantage of the marketplace and make money.
Well, I think it's really fabulous. I mean, I can think of a million things that you could do. For example, if you like to garden, you could create free apps around gardening that people will download like crazy, and you can monetize those apps with things from ClickBank or other offers that you've seen that you can make money with. You could start a list. You could sell your own products to them. Say that you're into genealogy, the same type of scenario. You know, you could sell your expertise. If you're in a health and wellness MLM company, you could actually create a few apps around health and wellness, losing weight, you know, eating organic foods. I mean, the list goes on and on. You can develop a huge list, and you can monetize your app like Rick talks about, and then you can sell to the people on your list, people that are downloading your apps. You can sell to them your products on the back end. I mean, you can do this with any of the things that you enjoy doing, scrapbooking, I mean, child care, or your own children's crafts. I mean, you name it. As women, we have so many things. There's so many things that I do. I mean, I garden, I scrapbook, I love social media, I love talking to people. I actually do genealogy. I mean, I love food storage. You name it, I love to do it. Well, think of all the different free apps I could create, and I could build a nice, steady income doing. I mean, it's phenomenal. And I think it's perfect for women, and as Vivian or, you know, Colleen here with the Healthy Pregnancy app. I mean, they're showing a lot of success, and it's exciting to watch. And Vivian's, you know, she's a grandma, and I love that. And so I encourage you to, like, make a long list of all the things that you enjoy doing, and then go create mobile apps. Make money.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's fun.
Absolutely. The sky is the limit here. So let me kind of sum this up and wrap this up for you, what you get with our program. First off, the 6-week hands-on training. Now, I've done a lot of research, did a lot of research before we created this program, before Angela and I put all of this together. There are programs out there that are charging $2,000, $3,000. There's no question that this is easily a almost $3,000 value on the training. Resource Vault, unquestionably, with the market research tools, the niche finder, easy app creation software, marketing tools and resources, and easily a $1,000 value. And then our app network, that's kind of like the MasterCard commercial. This is really, you can't put a price tag on this, but I had to, so for slide purposes. So I put a $1,000 value on it. Really what you're looking at here, total value, almost $5,000 in our program. Think about what it can do for you. Think about what it's done for a lot of other people that are using this exact model to make tens of thousands of dollars a month simply from giving away free apps. So, but here's what you really get with our program. You're going to get a simple 5-step success formula. You're going to get a non-techie friendly app builder, super simple, super easy, non-threatening. You're going to get training that's going to take you from being a novice, knowing nothing, to an expert in just 6 weeks. And you're going to get all the resources you need from us to create a 6-figure income part-time. That's what you really get with our program. Here's how you can participate. Like I said, value of the program, $5,000. We came up with one single payment, $9.97. And again, there are people out there that are charging much more than this, but we wanted to create a special offer, especially for this particular program. So what we decided to do, create a one-time $200 discount, single payment, $797. Now, before you jump off, before you jump out, remember what I said. We're going to send you an email. That email is going to go out to you shortly after this webinar is over here in the next few minutes. Look for that email. We're going to make you a crazy offer, a crazy offer. We're going to offer you what we were offering, special offer on our pre-launch. I can tell you that it is a lot less than $797, and $797 is an amazing offer, and we've had a lot of people take us up on the $797 offer. We've got other plans as well built into here that you're going to see. We've got a 3-payment plan of $367. We even have a 6-payment plan of $197. But hold on. This email that you're going to get is going to show you even another payment plan that is going to blow your mind as well. We want you to be successful. We want you to take this successful model that we know works, that we're working. We're not just out there, quote unquote, selling a program. We're working this. We're building an app portfolio. Angela and I work on a daily basis to not only build this portfolio and monetize it, but to also market it and promote it on a daily basis. That is the focus of our business. You can participate. You absolutely can participate at this point. Angela, why don't you go ahead and wrap it up for everybody?
All right, you guys. Well, I'm super, super excited that you were able to be on this tonight. I just encourage you to jump into this window of opportunity. It's a really easy thing to do. Just take the things that you're passionate about, finally make some money with it part-time, make a 6-figure income, hire someone to clean the house for you so you can enjoy your life, and turn your passion into profits, and look forward to our email, and I'll see you on the other side.
All right, everybody. Thanks again for being here. Good night. We'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.